And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Where the hell did Swiss go? Oh, there he is. Where'd go? I gotta fix that. That's bouncing all over the place. We've been having some technical difficulties. Hopefully we can get that sorted by the time the episode is over. But with that said, where the hell's the music? There it is. When we last left our heroes, while many of the companions battled furiously for their lives, Sicarius seemed to be battling with some of his own inner demons. A strange mix of memory and reality flooded over his senses as his past love Priscilla, murdered at the hands of one of the Lucrums, seemed to appear directly in front of him, leading him into a back alleyway. She questioned him on his current oath, whether it still matters to him in a certain sense. And while Sicarius adamantly, sorry about that, Sicarius. Adamantly. Was that you, Jess? Were you yelling
Louis.
something? Oh, okay, that's fine. Louis is allowed. As Sicarius adamantly protested that he was in fact still in line with his ultimate goal, there was the question of whether or not he was on the verge of potentially breaking that oath. Traveling back to the museum, Sicarius once again found his companions, but all in dire straits. For it was there that Sicarius learned of the loss of his dear friend Grimoire. And while no one directly blamed Sicarius, most felt his absence had something to do with the little Babbitt's death. The following morning, Pluck once again returned to the museum. The night before, he had arranged proper funeral rites for Grimoire, which he was happy to bring the party to, whisking them away to a beautiful countryside environment. The group took some time to have a special ceremony to celebrate the passing of their small friend. And as the celebration of life came to a close, Pluck asked them if this is an adventure, a quest they wished to continue onward with, that he had spoken to the Band of Liars Council and determined there was more here than it seemed. Of course, in the memory of Grimoire, the entire party agreed and made their way up to their new home, a very large cottage, magical cottage. There they also met a strange new companion, one that seemed to have ties with the Lucrum family, a little goblin named Scrump.
Yeah.
Scrump, a curious little creature, but seemed filled with life and joy. Something that the party dearly needed at that point. As they all gathered around Pluck, they learned of the potential situation at hand. That some new old magic had recently been discovered, and that the possibility of all of the families were now looking to take the magic on for themselves. With not many answers beyond that, the party decided it would be best to follow the one lead that they did have, the strange Ooze that seemed to have been following them around for the past few days. And as the new companion with the rest congregated around the magical gazebo, they found themselves being whisked away back towards Dawn's Gate proper, into the lower regions, a place Scrump very familiar with, the sewers. And so, our story continues. You all feel, once again, the familiar tug of being whisked away through teleportation. And just as quickly as it started, you feel your feet hit stable ground once again. Looking around, it's immediately apparent to you all that you are in the lower regions of Dawn's Gate, more specifically, Dog's Breath, albeit in a place where not many of you have been before. For you see, you seem to be as close to the city walls as you've ever been. Now, most of you who have come and gone from the city from time to time, at least on foot, have gone through one of the many trellises. Portcullis. That lead you to the outside world that surrounds the rest of the city. However, this time you seem far away from any of those entrances. And very, very close to the wall. Scrump, you would immediately recognize some of this area. As you begin to walk a little bit forward, he leads the rest of you to a bit of a trench, a relatively large divot, or incline, that seems to stretch for miles all around you. Looking down, roughly about 30 to 50 feet, you see what looks like a very large pipe sticking outside of the incline. What would you guys like to do?
Look, a pipe.
Wow, you're right.
Imagine we just roleplay like this for the rest of the campaign.
Can we do that? That would be fantastic.
Oh, God.
Are you sure it's a pipe?
Well, you could go knock on it, see how solid it is.
From the view you see from up here, it is a very large pipe with a large opening inside of it, easily able to fit a number of people through it. In fact, this pipe's opening, just from where you stand, looks to reach about 30 feet wide and 30 feet high. I guess, diameter. Is that what it's called? What's the one that goes directly across? No, the one that goes directly across the circle. Is that diameter?
Yeah.
Diameter. We learn a lot here at CC, guys. I hope you understand this.
Hey guys, with CC Platinum, you'll learn math faster than the rest of us.
Don't you start.
Nate fits in really well here, guys.
Oh.
I'm just Bobby at home. That's all.
Fair.
Well, it looks to be as good as way in as any. You want me to try first?
Well, Scrump, are you familiar with this entrance?
Ah, yeah, Scrump, take the... You just see him, like, kind of lose his sentence for a bit, and he just kind of goes to this to you guys and turns and goes, "Bah!" Just comes back, he's wiping his mouth from just, like, the grossest vomit you've ever seen. You look at teleportation, gets me every time. Okay. Yeah, no, this entrance is the way. Pretty big pipe, right?
It's quite a large pipe.
It's pretty big.
Is there
Can we
anything...
go
Wait.
in this way?
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
I'm asking if we can go in this way.
Yes, I'd like to
Sure,
know...
you can go in a lot of different ways. You can go this way. That's about it.
All right. Is there anything that we should be worried about? That you know of? Obviously, we're going to investigate some serious rumors that may result in...
If you run into someone down there, don't give them your sock.
I have to ask, What happens?
No, you don't.
I don't want to talk about it. They still owe me a sock.
Okay. Well, maybe when this is all done, we'll get you a sock.
Ah, you think? I haven't had a new one in years.
We need to get you new socks.
I am sure we can find you sock. Can we go into this pipe now? Can I start checking it out?
From where you're standing, you stand at the top of the incline. There's about a 30 to 50 downward incline that you would need to climb down in order to reach the level to which the pipe entrance is.
Okay.
Climb or slide?
Either or, it's up to you.
Looking into this pipe, are there any natural light sources that come down into it, or is it pretty dark down there?
You don't necessarily see the inside of the pipe at this point. The opening of the pipe faces against the interior wall, or faces the interior wall.
Can I try to slide down the incline?
However, I will say this. Sakari, if you want, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh, 7.
There is a pipe down there for sure. Without question.
Glad
Any,
we
like,
got
floating
that.
coin boxes? I think chat wants to know.
Are there any coin boxes?
Yeah, like floating in the air.
You do see a giant square brick, more of a cube with a question. No, that's very no. We're not.
What, are we
Oksana,
going
I
to just
think-
stand here, or are we going to go?
Well,
I was going to slide down.
I would like to watch Oksana magnificently attempt to surf down this pipe. I think it was brilliant. I could provide you accompaniment if you'd like.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
Do I see her with the flute?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
took the food out.
No, thank you. You
Oh.
are so kind. And she'll like awkwardly try to make it so she doesn't have to hear the sound of the
I don't mind, really. It's no problem.
Oksana's already gone. She's already started to slide down the hill. Yeah. Oksana, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Huh? Not one. First 3.
Okay. You watch as she begins to slowly make her way down, trying to find the footing. However, seemingly hitting a bit of what looks like mud. Her feet slips out from underneath her, toppling head over heels, over and over. She falls down the incline. You watch as her hair becomes all messed up. Some of her clothes get torn slightly as she makes her way down the hill.
Just before we go down, V will, the big smile on her face, turn around to Sicarius and say, "Are you coming with us this time, or do you have some weird morals that will make you object to helping your friends out?"
Spicy.
Sicarius just wants to walk right up to me and says, "After you."
Wait, are you physically pushing V down the hill?
After that comment, sure, why not?
Oh my god! Oh my
Okay,
god.
V, are we contesting this?
Yeah, of course.
Too bad. You didn't see it coming. Neither did I. Let's watch what happens. V, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. As V begins to tumble down the hill, you hear a voice coming quickly up from beside you, Sicarius. "Oh no! V, I'll come help you!" As Basil begins to sprint down the hill, knees up very high, trying to make his way down as easy as possible. V, what'd you get for your dex?
19. It's one of my best saving throws.
19. Well done. With disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 13 and my dex is +6.
Jesus, Murphy. As V, you stumble for a little bit, but due to your, I guess, time on an airship, You're very
I'm a
nimble.
dancer. I sword dance. Come on, give me some
Oh,
cool
right.
extra
You're a dancer. Forgot. Okay. As you do a pirouette ballet tap dance flip, you find yourself easily able to find your footing as you kind of sink down directly beside Oksana, nonetheless. You look up towards Sicarius, still standing at the edge of the incline. And do what?
Come on down. What are you waiting for?
Sicarius will start making his way down.
Okay, fair enough.
Carefully.
Carefully. Okay.
As soon as he is in with reach of her, she will just walk up to him with her hands behind her back, with a smile on her face, and get as close as she can to him.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all.
Yeah. And then smack him. Give him a big smack across the face.
Okay.
Anna.
Are we attacking for damage or are we just slapping?
Just slapping.
Okay. Sicarius, go ahead and also make a dex save.
That's my worst.
As V winds up, the slap
20.
Nat 20. Wow. As the slap not heard around the world is stopped mid-air, as Sicarius is easily able to grab onto your wrist. You both kind of give each other a bit of a death stare.
V will just say, "You're lucky this time. Next time it'll be a dagger. So get yourself in line with the group and support us. That includes supporting me and not pushing me down giant pipes."
So then while he's still holding, he'll just nod, and if she doesn't pull too quick away, he's going to give a little kiss on her hand.
Oh! Oh!
Scandalous. Scandalous. Oh.
Oh, God. He'll just walk away, like, making the loudest detesting noise.
Oh, my
Gross.
God.
I'll run after her. I'll run after her a little bit.
All right. Oksana takes off behind V. Sicarius, clearly written by Shonda Rhimes, is standing with a very smug look on his face. And Sicarius, directly behind you, you hear just the distant voice of, "Oh!" as Basil just continuously runs down the hill. He did not make his dexterity saving throw. Tristan and Scrump, what are you guys doing right now?
You go ahead, Tristan.
I will turn to Scrum as like, well, see the kind of group you'll be working with. just be aware.
I was as Nate, I'm thinking the same thing. Like, what the hell is it? But as Scrump, he looks at you and he goes, "Yeah," like almost with like wide eyes, and he goes, "What's it like to mud wrestle?" And you just see him kind of run down the hill as fast as he can, and he just kind of like leaps forward and belly flops in front of Sicarius.
Okay. No saving throw for that. I think you've done enough damage to yourself already. Tristan, now watching all of this, do you still want to be part of this group?
He just turns
Real
around
quick.
and goes the other
Real
way.
quick. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can teleport back to the cottage, so I will go with the group.
Fair. Very fair point. Very fair point. But just a reminder to all of you, everyone can teleport back to the house whenever they want with their nice little ring that Pluck gave them. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, so I'm looking at the ring and I'm like thinking really hard, and I'm like, God. All right. I start to make my way down.
Okay. Tristan,
Hey, Dave,
carefully.
on that question with the ring there, do we know if how long does it take for us to teleport out? Is it instant?
Yep, instantaneous. It's not like a ritual or anything you have to do. Now, the one caveat I will remind you, because I'm sure none of you are paying attention. If you do teleport out, you will be brought back to the gazebo. If you try and teleport back to the same place, you will be put somewhere in kind of a 2-block radius. So it's not like you can teleport in and out of combat, no problem. I thought about these things. I'm a dungeon master, okay? There's a reason why it has master in it.
But we could teleport out of combat, because that was going to be my next question. Like, if we're in the middle of a fight, could we just, like...
Run away like cowards? Of course.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Instantly
Absolutely.
know, I guess.
Can we put the ring onto an enemy and make them teleport out? Because that'd be funny too.
They teleport to
To our house.
I'm going to say no. Yeah, I'm going to say no because it is back to your
There you go,
house.
Black. Yeah.
You just teleport a bunch of enemies back to your house that ambush you as soon as you get back. Fantastic. Great plan, guys. Great plan.
Scrump's on it.
TPK.
All right, fair enough. So, V, you begin to storm off towards the very large pipe, Oksana following behind, and the rest, Basil slowly begins to make his way after he begins to dust off all of the mud that has now caked up all around him. V, as you come closer and closer to the pipe, you begin to hear rumblings. Not so much ground rumblings, more people rumblings. As you get closer and closer, you can now see that the pipe entrance has been slightly taped off, if you will, or roped off. You can see a number of what look like construction workers all standing around the front entrance, most of them just chatting to one another.
Hello.
Oh, you're going right up to them.
A few of them kind of look back and give a quick nod and then go back to their conversation.
Oh, okay. Do you walk
How
closer?
dare you?
Excuse me, you mustn't have heard me. Hello, my name is V. Is it all right if we pass through here?
Talk to Grom. You'll go want to talk to Grom.
Can I see who Grom is? Are they pointing at a specific person, or?
No, one of them, without even looking at you, is just kind of pointing over his shoulder.
Where is Grom?
Hold on. You see him kind of leave the group for a moment. A couple minutes later, you see another individual walk back with him. A relatively tall man. And from what you can see, you would know this, a very typical looking Furbolg man. You can see a thin yet long chin strap beard, slightly pointed ears with a little bit of pinkish on his somewhat cow-like nose. You can see the rest of him is covered in a bit of a blue tinted hide. Not necessarily skin, but not fur either. You can see that he wears a relatively thin tunic over or underneath a large thick set of brown leather overalls, both completely covered in grime and dirt. There was someone here who says he was looking for me.
Hello.
Hey.
My name is V.
V.
Don't you look dashing?
I'm a little bit of a mess, V, but what can I do you for?
Sometimes a little bit of a mess is attractive, if you get what I'm saying. Just wondering.
I'm very married, my dear. I'm just putting this out there. I'm very happy in my marriage. Yes, okay, occasionally my wife puts banana peels in my beer mugs, but I'm very, very happily married.
That's
Congratulations!
oddly specific, but yes, I suppose congratulations. Is there any way we could pass through here? My friends and I and Sicarius.
No, I cannot let you through at this point in time. There's many concerns we're having within the sewer system right now. No pedestrians through. I'm sorry.
Oh, but we aren't just pedestrians. What can we help you with?
Well, you can help me with a little bit of form of identification if you don't mind.
Does V have identification? Like, I don't know. Is that a thing or no? Do we not have any?
Identification?
Guys, remember
I think from the tone that he's giving you, he's looking for more credentials than identification.
I didn't bring my credentials with me because my knowledge should speak for itself.
Oh, I'm sorry then, ma'am. It's there is a significant safety concern that we're dealing with down here right now. It could pose a serious threat to any of you at any point in time. Contaminated waters, there's some toxic gases in there. So, structural instability, all of those type of things.
Oh, toxic gases.
Oh, we're
Anything
really
else?
not sure, but...
Anything oozy?
Oh, absolutely. How would you know that? Only city officials are supposed to know that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm here for an inspection.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
I always dig myself into these horrible holes. Hey! I rolled a 17 and V's deception is +5.
Very good.
Makes
Grom the foreman kind of scratches his head a little bit. Well, it's I would let you through, but clearly you don't have your equipment anywhere to be seen. It is very dangerous down there.
Oh, we have our equipment. Right? Who has the bag of holding? Was it Oksana? Okay, we don't remember. We have our equipment. Somebody here, my friends in Sicarius, came with equipment in a bag that is bigger on the inside. So it's easy for transport. I don't want to bother you by taking it all out now. We just need to get through. Could point us in the right direction and we'll be out of your hair.
Make another deception check for me.
That hit my triangle. I mean, my symbol. There's a 4, so a 9.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It was a curse noise.
We're gonna have to do a full inspection check if that's the case. So if you could just bring your equipment out, we'll take a quick once over, and then we'll go ahead and let you through. Legal liabilities, you know what I mean.
Scrump walks up with his backpack and he goes, "Okay." You kind of lays it down. He goes, "We're gonna be here a while. I hope you weren't getting off anytime soon." Kind of unbuttons the top flap. He goes, "Go at it.
Oh, you
You got to inspect it, right?"
Scrump, go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh God. Persuasion. Hey, we got a +2. We got this. All right. 17 do it?
Oh.
You know what? I'm sure you've got everything in there. Everything's fine.
No, you should probably take a look. You want to make sure we got all the equipment, the thing that's, I think they're in there at the bottom layer.
All right, and he starts to kind of rifle through things a little bit. Why are there so many dead animals in here? You know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Now, just be careful in there. We have had a bit of an ooze problem lately. The strange things have been afoot, as they say.
What strange things?
Well, usually when you're dealing with ooze down in the sewers, it just kind of sloshes around a little bit from time to time. But this does more than sloshing. It kind of moves around on its own. One guy said it stood up. Hey, Jerry! Remember that time when that ooze thing that stood up? Oh, yeah, Graham, I know about that. Yeah. Jerry saw it stand up once.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
Well, luckily, our team here is experienced with those types of oozes. So we'll just be on our way, unless there's anything that you think we should know on top of that. Actually, could you point us in the right direction? That would be very helpful.
Oh, yeah, sure. You go through this pipe here, then take a left, a right, a left at the fork that goes left and right, and then another right, but make sure not to take the left at that point. Just keep going straight until you get to the next left, which there will be a right after that.
Scrump, do you have this?
I got it.
Excellent. You'll put her hand down for like a low high five. Wait, a low five? That's what I'm looking for. To Scrump.
Scrump just kind of like looks back at you like you're weirdo. He's like, and puts a gold coin in your hand.
No, Scrump. No. Here, and V will hand it back to Scrump. I just wanted to give you a ceremonial clap to say good job.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. He takes the gold back. He's like, hey, people are weird.
Told you.
Yeah. Looks up at Tristan.
As you all begin to proceed inside of the pipe directly, You watch as the outside light begins to dim more and more. Looking inward, you see that there isn't any light source available to you. Those with dark vision can make out some of the outlines, although nothing really that interesting to look at, per se. Many of it is just curved walls that stretch upward in an arc over top of a ceiling. You can see a long river of putridness on either side of the walkways. For those of you without dark vision, you see darkness.
Sicarius will cast light.
Okay?
Ah!
Pew. That's the light noise. Pew.
All right, did you get those directions?
No.
Scrump,
What?
you said that you got the directions.
Yeah, he has to Scrump got this. He got his backpack. He put his backpack up over his shoulders. Where are we going?
You're the
I
one
think
who
it's-
told us to come here. We're following your lead.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I think the first way was left. Dave, seeing as how, I tried to write your directions down.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot type that fast.
Okay.
So, can I get, some sort of, history or some sort of thing with Scrump here to get directions?
Yeah, I would say either go ahead and make a survival with disadvantage for not writing down the directions I clearly stated towards you, or alternatively go ahead and make a history check for me, as you have spent a significant time down in the sewers.
Okay, perfect. All right, we will do. History's not bad. 19 on the history check.
19, very good. Okay. Without saying a word, Scrump just starts to head down one particular hallway. He eventually ends up turning right. Sicarius, I'm assuming you try and keep up as best as possible, being one of the only light sources available to the party at this point.
Correct. Wherever he goes, I will follow as quickly as I can.
Fantastic. Okay.
V will make sure she's right behind Sicarius and kind of kicking the sewer water up at Sicarius in front of her the whole time.
Okay. Go
This is what it's
ahead.
gonna turn into.
You started it, man.
Like
You
at a
started
dinner
it with
table.
the sassiest bard in existence.
Okay. V, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Ooh, 8 plus 4.
4. So what is
12.
that? 12. Okay. As you begin to kick some of the water up towards Sicarius, all of a sudden you feel the slushiness, not necessarily water, but not
Yeah.
necessarily mud, slip in between your toes. I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Can I do that in real life?
Oh, hey, by the way, you just got a temptation dice if you want to use that. Just saying.
Me?
Where the hell's my
What they
book?
do.
Anybody? Do you guys
right.
not remember how temptation dice work? Do I need to go
It's
over
been
that?
so long. Maybe Nick
No, we
needs to
don't.
know.
No, we still don't know what they do. We know we can use it.
That's
we still
true.
don't know what they do.
Well, exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 plus 2 con, so 19.
Okay, fantastic. And go ahead and roll it again, this time at disadvantage. Thank you so much, Mojo. The current that seems to be taking the sludge water down
11.
seems to be affecting 11. As you
Shut up, Rob.
as you try and do one last kick of the sludgy, gross, pungent water, you lose your shoe.
Ugh.
Oh, no!
You are now technically single barefoot.
Okay.
While you're in the sewer.
Everyone stop. Everyone stop. I've lost a shoe. We need to find my shoe. I cannot put my foot down. This water is disgusting.
You want Scrumps? And you see he's already taken off his other shoe and he's holding it up in the air for you.
I don't know if it's going to fit. And then you won't be with a shoe. So it's got to be right around here somewhere. Can I see it, or is the water too deep?
Actually, first I want to know what Scrump's shoe looks like.
Yeah, it's got a lot of holes in it, Dave. I'm glad you asked. They're Crocs, but they're not meant to be Crocs. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So it's like V just standing on one leg right now?
Yeah, she's hobbling around on a single leg.
So somebody bumped?
I'll go to like hold her up, and I'll be like, "Well, what the hell were you doing, walking so weird, splashing around?" And then I'm like looking for in my immediate vicinity, but I don't have dark vision, so
I will actually be a gentleman here, and I will focus the light source down around the area where she was kicking to see if she can see through the water.
Okay. As you kind of look over top of the water, bringing your light source closer and closer to the water surface, it seems that the opaqueness of the water gives off a little bit of a shimmer to it, making it very difficult to see. Sicarius, if you want, go ahead and give me an investigation check at disadvantage. Thank you, OG.
-1 already. All right.
This is a good start. Great start.
Disadvantage roll.
I want you all to know that I have been sitting
12.
here with my leg extended as if I'm actually holding it up, and my thigh started hurting, and I was like, "Why is my leg up?" Oh,
You're a method actress. I
Clearly.
That. Yeah.
I got 12.
12. As you look down into the water, you can see, not far below the surface, probably only about 12 to 18 inches. You do see the shoe. A beautiful, shimmering boot. However, it seems like there's a bit of congealed something that has now found its way wrapped around the boot directly.
If I can see the boot, regardless of what's wrapped around it, I will try to grab the top part of it to like hand it right to her, like push it to her chest.
Okay.
Here's your boot.
you push it on my chest.
Here's your boot, if I can get it.
With whatever creature is around it.
Okay. Reaching down, you are able to grab the boot directly by the hole part. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the whatever where you slide your foot in.
Yeah, what is that? The foot hole? The boot hole?
I don't know.
All right, fine. Yeah. You grab the boot hole and lift it out of the water. You can now see that whatever it is attached to the boot, it doesn't seem to be natural in any way. Well, not natural to the outside world. You do see a greasy yet slimy green and purple substance that seems to be splashed around the boot.
All right, then I'm not going to just shove it into her then.
Okay.
That's kind of gross.
Ooh.
But I will hold it up for him like, well, here you go.
What am I can't wear this. It's disgusting. What am I going to do? Walk around?
I'll trade you.
What?
I'll trade you.
Oh no.
Would you like a piggyback ride?
V will take the boot out of his hand and put the boot on.
Very good.
I don't need your help, Sicarius.
Obviously you did. I found your boot for you.
You did find your boot, yes.
Oksana,
I'm sorry, I
would
don't
be
know
nice.
what's going on.
we would have found it. You just found it before us.
Mm-hmm.
She says with a loud squish as she sticks her foot through the boot hole.
She's like trying to hide with her face how gross it is, but you can definitely tell that she's completely grossed out.
Thank you.
What did you just say? I didn't hear.
Thank you.
I think,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are we
Exactly.
Are we good now?
I was always good, and V will just push
Squish,
forward past the party.
squish.
You can't see.
Yep. She's moving really slow in the dark.
Okay,
Can you please
fair
be
enough.
quiet?
Before the train starts moving, Dave, as Scrump kind of sees him coming back. Oksana, what do you have on your back for a weapon? Do you have like a battle axe, I assume?
Yeah, so it's like a great axe.
Okay, perfect. Scrump's gonna kind of see everybody starting to move, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, hang on!" And he's gonna look at you really excitedly. He's gonna like, "It's in here somewhere." And he's gonna turn back, just kind of start reaching his hands into pockets, and you're gonna say, "Ah!" He's gonna pull like this. Almost looks like what to you and I would think is like a roll of like firecrackers, and he's just gonna come up to you, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, hold still." He's You see, he kind of climbs up your side a little bit. He's just kind of holding onto your shoulders, wraps this thing around the neck of your axe, and he goes, "Okay." And he jumps down. He's like, "Next time, we get a moment, maybe keep an eye on him and figure out how they work. But you throw that thing, it's got to come right back at you now." So I put my infusion. I put returning weapon onto your axe. You get a +1 to the attack and damage rolls, and it comes back to you. I flavored it so it's like firecrackers. So when you throw it, you're gonna hear a bang, and then the explosion's gonna bring it back to you. So
Oh my
you have, on
god!
a short rest, you have
Scrump!
to attune to it.
Okay.
It might blow up.
Okay, well, we will practice later.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend.
I think
This
we
is
should now
excellent.
go catch up with V before she gets lost.
Oh, she's like really close because she can't see. She's just like moving her feet
Pretending
forward.
to walk away.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basil is directly behind V, kind of scurrying behind, slouched down a little bit. Are you okay, V? Oh, I'm so sorry about your boot.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Thank you, Basil.
Somebody clip
You-
that percentage of bags.
You sound weird. Okay. I kind of need to throat punch you.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm okay. I'll just stay quiet.
All right. Sounds
Is
good
your
to
head
me.
still purple?
Yes, how's your hand, Basil?
Well, it's pretty good. He holds it up, and you can see his hand is now shrinking down in size. It's about half the size as it was.
That
I had to go back to normal. Just wash them.
Well, it's just I won't be doing any of the handshaking lately.
I can't.
As Scrump takes the lead once more, with Sicarius in tow directly behind, you travel onward for another 20 minutes or so. Scrump, you begin to really take note of your surroundings. You begin to remember some of the areas that you're traveling in. Just up ahead to the right, that will take you further, more to the heart of the sewer itself. As you come around the corner, ready to see the familiar bridge that hangs by chains, you now see that the bridge is no more. As the rest of you turn the corner, Sicarius' light now beginning to shimmer off the entire interior of this small chamber, or tubeway, if you will. You see directly in front of you 2 chains that hang from the ceiling, one on that's relatively close to you, the other roughly about 20 to 30 feet away. As you walk a little bit closer forwards, you see what looks like a large pit filled with a strange greenish liquid inside of it. As you kind of survey the area just to the left of the wall, another small pipe sticks out of the wall proper. Suddenly, a loud flushing noise is heard, as more of the green liquid seems to pipe out of the pipe in the wall. It goes on for a few moments before it stops again. What would you guys like to do?
This is so gross. Ugh, I can't.
Can I take an empty vial and fill one up with the green liquid?
Okay. As you reach forward with the green liquid, you begin to dip the vial down into the greenish liquid. As you do, you watch as part of the glass vial begins to melt away.
That's not good. He just kind of lets go. It's just gonna back away. Okay.
Okay.
Good news.
As you let go of the vial, it begins to float down into the liquid, not evaporating extremely quickly as you watch it kind of go down, but you do see a little bit of steam and smoke kind of bubble up within the green liquid. Jess, at least excuse yourself. Jesus.
No, it's Lou. I blame the dog.
That they all do.
Sorry, Scrump, you were saying?
Yeah, he's gonna look back at the party. He's like, all right, good news. If you ever want to exfoliate, now's the time. Bad news. Pretty much everything. Don't touch that stuff.
Oh, that is.
So, what's the situation with these chains? It's like we could swing across?
I don't think it's a little too far to swing across from one to the other. But I will say go ahead and give me a perception check to kind of get a better outline of the land.
Here we go. This is your moment that we were talking about earlier.
12.
12. Okay. As you begin to kind of survey the general area, you do take note of a larger pipe that seems to be stable just on the left side of the wall. It looks like it's large enough to be able to walk across. As you kind of give a little bit of a mathematical brain equation that only Oksana could, you do take note that this pipe does lead directly to the other lower hanging chain that potentially leads to the other side. However, as you're determining these precise mathematical calculations, you see another rush and flush as more of the green liquid comes out of the pipe that seems to be directly in between the walking pipe that you just see attached to the wall and the chain itself.
Oh.
Okay, listen, guys, I have been thinking. What I think we need to do is go use this pipe to get to this other chain, but be careful because of gross sludge dispensing thing that it looks like will kill you. Not that hard.
I suppose we could just.
I'm sorry, not kill you that hard? Is that what I just heard? It's not. It won't kill you that hard.
It will kill you. Not that hard, like the.
Oh, okay, okay. Not that hard. Periods. It will kill. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
I suppose we could just time it right.
Well, let's see if it goes in. What do you say? Intervals.
Yes, that's quite good, Oksana. I'm quite impressed with you lately. You've been thinking a lot, doing a lot of numbers and planning.
Clearly, you're the
Thank
brains of the
you.
group.
Yes, I try.
Yeah, the rest of them, they're kind of dumb. You're the
They all
smart
have.
one.
They all have their virtues, my friend. And she'll give him a little pat on the head. She has no clue that you're being. That you're. She has no clue that she's not the smartest one in the group.
Yeah. You're on Scrump side with this one.
Exactly. So let's time. We will wait for next one. I am practicing counting, but I'm still not so good. So maybe somebody else should count. Interval.
Oh, you know what? Being a musician, I will count with my cymbals.
Nope.
Ready?
Nope.
1.
Well,
Two.
you have wait. You have to wait for it to do explosions.
start.
Yes, thank you.
All right, everyone. I need silence.
You could also just count with your mouth. You know,
That's Oksana,
just suggestion.
trust the process.
Okay,
1,
but it has
Two.
not. Oh God,
3.
you're missing point. You are missing point. You muted her.
Let her count.
Who muted me?
You, V, you must wait. You must
Seven.
wait for a pipe to make sound.
It
What are
did.
you
It
doing?
did.
Oh, it did? Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Now we can start all over again. You distracted me.
There it goes again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is hard. 8.
What, counting? Counting is too hard?
I know.
What is happening?
It's very hard.
Cymbals. 9. 10.
Oh god.
10 cymbal clashes.
We'll
all right.
do again. 2,
1.
Yeah.
5, 8.
So Tristan, have you
I waited
teleported over there yet?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
Is it about 10 seconds?
It is now past 10 seconds.
Oh, and a new slush hasn't happened?
It has not happened.
So
Well, at least it makes a sound to be fuller. It spits out.
that's true. How much, Dave, how much time approximately, like, between the flush and the spit out? do we have?
Virtually immediate.
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't know what you're looking at, Sicarius, but that's incorrect. We have no time whatsoever. You obviously have no capability with music.
I never claimed to have.
I'm just pointing out all your faults. I'll count
Why
again.
don't we just put something in the pipe to close it?
Well, what did it do to your vial? Didn't it destroy it?
What's the pipe made of? It doesn't destroy the pipe.
It's a magical pipe. Shut up, Scrump.
Ah, God's voice.
We put Scrump in there.
Exfoliation.
I think we will just need to try. One thing that we can do is you wait until it is just finished and then you go.
Yes. That's probably the safest. I don't know if anyone has any, like, blankets or anything that maybe would delay, if we get hit, would delay the process of it, you know, getting into our skin. Nope. All right, so
Okay.
let's go with Oksana's idea.
All right,
All
just
right.
first.
Okay, who's going first?
I have the light source, so I will hold it up so you can all see.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that I can't see.
Okay, hold Oksana.
How the
I can
turntables?
You have a
V,
torch?
this is perfect timing for V, actually. Seeing Sicarius with his light, she'll say, don't, here. And V will cast dancing lights and put them over top of 4 purple glowing orbs will appear over Oksana. And she'll say, I can move my lights with you without me being there.
Finally, you become useful.
Do you?
Jerry.
What non-lethal weapon?
All right.
How to shove in acid 5e.
Yeah. All right, so I can send these lights across with everyone so that those who can't see, we could each have one.
Okay, I will try first. Why not?
Okay. Oksana, you begin to climb up onto the pipe that seems attached to the wall. As you do, your weight kind of allows it to bow a little bit, but it seems to hold for now.
Oh.
You
Oh my
take
God.
a few steps onto it and realize that the humidity, the mists, has created a bit of a slick surface for you on this. Very carefully, you slowly creep across. I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
15.
15.
17.
17, very good. While you slip and slide a little bit to either side, you still are able to keep your balance as you begin to make your way towards the chain. As you sit and watch the pipe in front of you, I need you to go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw to see if you can time the flush properly.
Well, I'm waiting for it to flush, and then I'm waiting until after it stops. So I'm not looking to like time it. I'm just literally looking for it to stop, and then she's gonna go. Still intelligence?
Yes.
Okay. That is gonna be a 6.
Okay.
So I will use the temptation dice.
Okay.
It's a D6, right?
Oh.
It is a yes, it is.
10.
10 in total?
10 in total.
Okay, fair enough. You believe you wait for the perfect amount of time, waiting for it to flush itself once more. You wait until the flush stops and proceed to leap towards the chain. However, as you're in mid-air, you hear the clicking sound once again. Shh. As a blast of the liquid hits you directly, knocking you off course, you fall directly down into the vat of acid and take 4 points of damage. However, being so close to the other side, you're easily able to swim over and get up to the opposite side of the platform.
She will yell across, "You guys, I got hit with double flush. But don't worry, it's not so bad."
How do you feel? Smooth, right?
Yes, you know, I do feel like pores are unclogged.
As she says this, you can see the steam and fumes of burning skin, of melting skin kind of coming off from her. Almost kind of looks like stink waves.
It is like sunburn. Not so bad.
Oh my God.
All right, who's up next?
So how far is it to the other side?
From where you're standing, if you're standing directly on the edge, it's somewhere between 40 and 50 feet.
Alright.
Yeah, someone might have checked stats before he made this obstacle course. Just saying.
Damn.
I saw the pipe move on the last one. Scrump will go last. That way, you know, if there's any damage, he's the lightest.
That's very smart and kind of you.
Thank you. You know, sometimes Scrump uses what's called a brain. And, you know, maybe you'll be like Oksana one day.
Oh.
Well, if Scrump can use his brain, I can use my agility. As Basil steps up onto the pipe and immediately falls into the vat of acid,
Oh God.
taking 9 points of damage.
9. Oh my
For
God.
Basil, that's half his health.
That is fucking Basil.
All right, he
Meanwhile, Basil
quickly
out.
swims to the opposite side.
Oh, dude. Okay.
So if we go down the hole and we cross there, can we cross somewhere where there's no acid in the water?
Scrump, this is the only direction that you know of.
I think that's it. And the other way, we'd have to go outside. I don't know where to go from there.
I think we can do
Alright.
it. Be fine. Tristan, you go.
I'll go.
Okay. Tristan, as you climb up onto the pipe proper, you feel the same slippery substance over top. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I knew that. It's not one.
Okay, following Basil directly behind, you immediately take one step forward and head over ass, fall down into the pool of acid. You take 7 points of acid damage and quickly make your way over to the opposite side with Oksana and Basil. Climbing out, once again, you all notice the steaming smokiness kind of coming off of Tristan.
After you, Sicarius, really.
But then you want to be able to see. Oh wait, yes. You
I have
test
my
your
own. I
light.
don't need your help, Sicarius. Go ahead. I need to take care of myself and make sure you don't push me from behind. So please.
I
you
would
first.
never do something like that. I always do it in front. All right.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Let's see. Oh wait, I should have probably thought about this earlier.
I have
Oh,
a
well.
question before Rob rolls, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Seeing as how Scrump was, he was kind of hanging out at home before this all started, and my experimental elixir means I can roll a d6 at the end of a long rest. Would I have had one
Yes.
experimental elixir on
Yeah.
me now? Okay.
Oh no, I forgot to
Gotta
set
roll
up
a
that
D4.
channel point. Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you guys
It was a pretty good
role
list.
play or something. Buy me some time. Do something. Do something interesting.
gonna roll
Someone
a-
dance.
I rolled a 1, so
Okay.
I got a healing potion. So okay, all right. Well, we'll probably need that. So. I was hoping for flight and I could give it to one of these guys, but never mind.
Where's Pavo when I need to just fly over?
There is a large canopy in the pipe.
The spike pigeon traps.
Will not allow it.
everywhere.
All right, I guess Sicarius will attempt. This is not going to go well.
Okay, you two climb up onto the pipe as gently as possible and begin to make your way across. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me. I thought I had a potion one.
10.
10. As soon as you take one giant step forward, you hear the clinking of your armor before your feet slip out from underneath you. You take 2 points of acid damage as you make your way across.
All right. V will turn to Scrump and say, Scrump, this will be an example of elegance and grace. And V
I
will.
know you got this.
I
What?
cast
Isn't that
Bane.
fun?
Give her a negative d4. Just kidding.
Jesus
I-
Christ.
I cast darkness on the pipe.
What is wrong with you guys?
I shake the pipe.
V will get up onto the pipe as charismatically as she can, give a little wink to Scrump, and walk forward and wait for the right timing.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
13 plus 6, 19.
19. With grace and pizzazz, V easily is able to walk across. In fact, she turns around and moonwalks slightly behind it. With each step giving a little bit of a squeaky squish. But easily able to overcome the pipe. As you stop and wait for the flushing to occur, go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw for me.
6.
Okay. As you believe you've got your timing down, you are in the prime of your sewer days. As you leap forward towards the pipe, just in time for the flushing sound to occur once more, getting splashed off kilt and into the vat of acid. You take 8 points of acid damage.
Oh, that
That's
looks
a
like
lot of points for V. Okay.
Okay, channel point redemption's there. Experimental elixir. If you guys want to use it, I'll fix the description later. Okay, last but certainly not least, Scrump. You are up, my friend. All of your companions have made it over to the other side. Some a little worse for wear, but you probably have this.
Yeah, Strump's been down here before. He kind of takes his backpack up and just kind of goes to jump up onto the pipe.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to straight up try the same thing they've done it, but just hopefully a little better.
Okay, fair enough. As you jump up onto it, you kind of wobble a little bit from the weight on your back, but go ahead and make a dex saving throw for me.
21.
21. Almost, well, in fact, better than V did. You are easily able to kind of waddle your way across. As you stare up
Holes in his
towards the...
shoes.
Sorry?
It's the holes in his shoes that lets him, like...
It's very good holes. Now, face to face with the pipe itself. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw for me.
All right, let's see what we do.
We didn't even make it that far.
And it's an 11.
An 11. Let me just double check. You believe you have the timing down at this point. As you leap forward, you see the chain just about to reach your fingertips as you hear a click and a flushing noise.
Uh-oh.
As a load of gunky water gets splashed towards you. Falling off kilter, you too land in the vat of acid and take 9 points of acid damage.
Oh.
Did we all fall?
I don't think any of us made it.
None of you made it.
We all fell in.
Wasn't even that hard. You guys just don't know how to roll.
No.
Clearly.
Yep.
The first campaign I did with you guys, that's how I died. I fell off something and died.
That's true.
Oh, is that
That's
That
why-
is true.
That's why I don't want to cross.
It's not wrong.
PTSD.
Scrump, as you make your way over to the other side, swimming fervishly, you get yourself out of the goop. Oksana reaching down and pulling your little body up directly, standing on your feet again. Oksana, as you do see a little glimmer outside, just inside of Scrump's backpack.
Hey, what's that? It's sparkly.
Reaching,
Sparkly, get it off! Get it off!
as you reach inside Oksana, you pull out a vial of some type of concoction. Scrump, you have one of your experimental elixirs.
Here,
Oh, if,
she'll hand it to him.
forgot about this one. Vintage. He's gonna look at it. Who has, I guess, health check? Who looks the most damage right now?
Basil or V?
Yeah.
As
Basil or
per usual.
As per usual.
Okay. Scrub's gonna look at you, V. He's gonna like, try it. It's pretty good. He's gonna give you. It's a healing potion.
Okay. I was gonna say, are you sure?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Give it a sip. So 2d4 plus my intelligence modifier.
Oh wow. All right.
Yes, what could go wrong?
Now, this is your actual elixir, not the experimental one.
This is, yeah. So what it is, my experimental elixir is I roll a d6 per day.
Right.
Is what we've done there.
And
Yeah.
we did have a redemption, so you do have one of your special potions as well.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we see the redemption was? Let me check chat.
So it was
Look,
redeemed
There is
by
another
Red Dial.
one.
Oh wow. There's enough. Would you like me to have the one that was vintage or the?
Okay,
The sparkly
hold
one.
on. So the rule, how this all works is chat can go ahead and redeem it, which gives Scrump one of the potions that we created from the roll table. He doesn't know what it is until you use it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when you
So-
choose to use it, that's when we'll roll on the table.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So which
Yeah,
one
on
are
that
you...
question that you've asked, Scrumps, he's going to hand you the healing potion because, you should just take that. But then he's going to have the other one in his hand too. He's like, yeah, if you want to try it,
What is it?
I don't know. Something I threw together before we left. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Will it help?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. V will take both. So she'll take the healing potion first. So
Sometimes you might be able to throw it at someone and maybe whatever it does happens to them instead.
Okay, Scrump, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Okay.
So V's drinking it, not throwing it at Sicarius.
I think at this point she doesn't quite know
Stay out
how
of this.
damaging it would be. This is what I'm thinking. Like because we know as players it's a roll table and it's probably disastrous, but V doesn't, and he's handing her a healing potion, so she probably just thinks it's going to be something that helps her. So she keep it for herself.
Okay, perfect. I rolled a 93, Dave.
So you're keeping it or you're holding on to it? Sorry, you're using it or holding on to it?
She'll drink it.
93. Okay.
Just we stand back.
As V gives a little bit of a cheers before guzzling it down. V, nothing seems that different at first. Maybe a little bit of indigestion. However, everything becomes clear to you at this point. You feel this sense of honesty completely overwhelm you. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
No. That is
God, you can't lie.
Oh, sorry. I rolled a d6. I'm so sorry. Let me re-roll with the d4. It's a 3.
3. You cannot lie for 3 days.
How is she going to exist?
Then she can't talk.
Anything for the rest of the...
Can she be silent? Like, can she just refuse to answer instead of lie?
She
Guess it
can.
depends if they ask her a question.
Yeah, she can refuse or just not say anything, but you cannot tell a lie in any way, V.
Okay.
As all of you kind of stand around V, watching and waiting to see what happens, nothing really changes at first as she kind of stares back at all of you. Tristan, getting a little frustrated with the situation, you immediately turn back to the other side of the opening of the pipe, just in time to see a strange figure now quickly moving its way towards you. As it does, you see as their arms raise up in the air and yell out, "Ah!"
Oh god. Can I step on the side?
But that's where we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
What the?
Crazy.
Oh, it's fun to be back with the fun times. Anyway, folks, we're going to take a quick short rest as we usually do. It'll be very, very quick. Just going to take a quick bio break. We do take questions after we come back from our break. So if you have any questions about myself, the campaign, the players, the universe, life, or anything inside of it, just let us know. Pop it down in chat, and we'll address those as soon as we come back. But with that said, go get some popcorn. Go get your apple juices, your orange juices, your sewer boot juices. So delicious. And stay tuned, because we will be back very shortly. We'll see you guys soon.
Can't wait till the party finds out she can't lie.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, one and all. And Monophis, welcome to the Tripper family, my friend. Totally not a cult around here. We have documentation that says so. Also, I did see a note from someone in chat asking about the experimental elixir for Scrump. So that's on a bit of a timer, so we're not spamming it way too much. There's going to be 3 allowed per session, and there's about a half an hour wait in between when you can get the next one. We just don't want to overdo that one. Anyway, okay, so first and foremost, question for Scrump. Of all the random items in your bag, which is the most valuable to you, which is the most useless, and which is the most strange? So
Most valuable is this one. Hey, right here.
you've got a cat in your bag?
It's a cat.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
This
cool.
one's alive.
The most useless, probably I would say the bird's foot, but we might have a plan for that later. I don't know why. It just appears useless.
It's true.
And what was the other one? The most valuable?
The strangest.
The strangest. Oh, man. What would be the strangest item in Scrump's bag? I feel like that's a big question. I'm gonna go with probably various just bits of either animals and or string. Maybe some pocket lint that he purposely took out of his pocket and put into the bag.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, question for Sicarius. Are all paladins this petty?
Petty? Please. Probably.
Got him. Okay, fair enough. Question for V and or Reina. After the triangle and the finger thingies, which instrument are you looking to get next? And we have a veto on bagpipes from
Oh,
Viv,
God.
aka Rachel.
I think I would love the bagpipes, but they're very expensive, and I don't know how to play them. Not that I know how to play any
Does
of
that
these.
mean you actually looked them up?
Yeah, I was about to say, how well you doing with the recorder there, bud? You got Mary of the
Yeah.
Little Lamb yet?
I mean, I do like Dave's idea of a rain stick. I also kind of like a pan flute. I feel like
Okay.
that could be interesting.
Like a little squeeze box, like a little accordion.
Ooh, like an organ. Ooh.
Yeah, I would freaking love that. I don't know how expensive they are. I'll look into it after the stream.
Nope. See what you did? See what you did, chat? This is your fault. You bring this all on yourselves. I'm just saying. Okay, question for DM Dave. What determined how you impersonated Basil's voice? It kind of just comes to me in the moments. I've done it for everybody, mostly Tristan and Basil. But, well, Swiss Dave in general. I don't know. I just kind of think I thought about Basil and I was like, what's the biggest opposite character I could think of? And I was like, Goofy. Goofy is definitely the opposite character of Basil. Hey, and this episode brought to you by our little friend, Rowdy. Rowdy, thank you so much for non-sponsoring. Appreciate it. Question for everyone. It's been a while since it was asked, so it's about that time again. Who in the group is the most sus and who is the least sus? Scrump, we'll go ahead and start with you, my friend.
Oh, from Scrump's point of view, who's the most sus?
And least sus.
I'm probably gonna go with V being the most sus.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah,
That tracks.
it's just something about them. And then least sus, clearly Oksana. They're just the
Exactly.
smartest.
Yeah. No, exactly. V, what do you think?
Lisa's Oksana. Most. I think I really want to say Sicarius because she's got a grudge, but I think it's still Tristan because he's being pretty quiet and there's a lot that he hasn't said or shared. So still Tristan to her.
And the least?
Oksana.
2 for 2 so far. Go Oksana. Tristan.
At least I didn't lie about everything about my past, but
Laughing back.
Wow.
so the
Shots fired tonight.
You guys are sassy
The sus-
tonight.
the sus one is still V for me.
Makes sense. Yeah. And least?
Least I would say myself, but okay, I go with Oksana just to.
3 for
Good for
3.
everyone.
Damn, girl. Killing it. Okay,
Building up to
Oksana,
Oksana betraying the party at the end.
who are your picks?
I know, right? She's too stupid to be suspicious of anybody. She's very naturally trusting. If I absolutely had to pick right now, it would probably be Sicarius because with the way he walked away.
Mhm.
The least sus, probably V for her.
Hey,
Oh.
The
Did y'all hear
least
that?
sus? Wow.
write that down, people. Write it
Apparently,
down.
all you have to do
No,
is
that
believe
was
the rest
that
of
was
it.
I feel
And
I
you're no
feel
longer
bad for
suspicious.
Reina. That's really what it is.
No! Hey, listen, they peed together.
They
They went
did.
pee. So
I know, right?
Did any of your characters pee together? No.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, I
Drunk
think
thief with all of you.
All right, let's go cross streams over here.
so. What I'm hearing is Oksana for president. Chat, trippers. Oksana for
I'd vote for
president.
that.
God help us.
Yeah,
all.
even just Jess in general, I'm cool with that.
Oh, is Jess for president? I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
She did screw up her emote announcement, so.
I gave the people what they wanted, Dave.
Yeah, to the people.
Please don't kill me. Please
Oh
don't kill me.
God!
Okay, Sicarius. Least sus, most sus.
Least sus, Oksana. Most sus, well, it's kind of a toss-up between Basil and V.
That's fair.
Probably Basil.
Ooh, probably the only one that I can understand is justified.
Because obviously all of his little connections and secret dealings that he does on the side.
That's
Just
true.
darkness is just
That's
You
fair.
know,
split
Biomega.
personality that finally
Happy
showed
with
itself the
this.
other day. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, good choice. Also, guys, don't encourage this, okay? We're not turning this into lore. Jess is not going to be the president. We're not voting. This is not a vote. This isn't a
I
democracy.
don't know.
They
I'm
fear
so
for their
young.
power now. What about Basil, Dave? What's their least and most sus?
I don't know. I don't want to talk for Dag, but I would say least sus would be Oksana. I'm unmodding you, okay? I'm unmodding you from the channel that you own. I'm just saying this. And then most sus would probably be, I don't know, Basil's he's so trusting on so many levels.
Yeah, he actually likes me.
I don't know why. I would say, just because he knows the least amount of them, I would say Scrump. And not sus in the right way.
I'll say I'm very surprised none of these people said Scrump.
Well, we have a lot of trust issues in this. This group has a lot of trust issues.
I'm just really seeing that.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't just try and murder each other in the sleep. Anyway, okay. That's
We haven't had a long rest.
I don't need to sleep.
Jesus Christ. Okay. With that said,
So Tristan, can I hire you to kind of stand guard over me while I sleep, please? Until things calm down a little bit.
That can be done.
all right, scallywags. Let's go ahead and jump back into tonight's episode. Okay, so Tristan, as you turn around, almost in bullet time slow motion, you now see this strange figure coming out from the darkness, now making his way towards you, screaming like a banshee at this point. However, as the light begins to cascade over top of the individual, you do make out quite a sight to behold. You see a very old, very wrinkled, very thin old man. You can see he's covered head to toe in grime, and he's got a very long, unkempt beard. You see from it, you would assume that there's a family of rats, most likely living in it. And not from just judgmental standpoint. You actually see a rat now pop out from the beard and join the old man in screaming and running towards you. Can't believe she won. I want to recount. You can see that all he wears at this point is a soiled loincloth. He carries what looks like a long stick over top of his shoulder with a filled bag at the end, and what looks to be a shirt that seems to have been tied around the middle of the pole by the arms and kind of hangs down like a flag. You can also see that hanging from his loincloth is what looks like a rusted old bucket from a stable, a typical slop bucket. The old man continues to rush forward towards you. However, as you move out of the way slightly, giving a full view to the rest of the group, the old man continues. Oh! Hey, Scrump.
Stinky!
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Give me my sock back!
We had a deal.
I take it back.
No, you can't. You have to hold up your end of the bargain.
Give me one of your socks.
You know, those are like children to me.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? What are you doing here? It's been quite a while since you've been down here.
I came to play. Scrump tried to grab some of the green stuff, but it melted the vial.
Mm-hmm.
Is that new?
It's a new addition that we're trying out down here. Just to, increase the overall ambiance. So who are these? Are these your wives?
Well, not yet, Stinky. I'm trying to work something.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Big one in the armor there. Looks
He's pretty.
right, yeah. Well, we're just wandering through, Stinky. Hey, You think maybe you could show us around?
It depends on what's it to you. You guys gonna buy something?
Oh, great, gang. You just might want to buy something from Stinky. It's just a lot easier. It really just clears the air. He's your friend now.
Hello, my name is V. It's like, is that a lie? Panic. Panic.
My name is Jeff.
Stinky-
She drops the accent and everything. Hi, I'm Susie.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Terrence. Stinky Ted begins to make his way over to you, V. And he eyes you up and down. You can see the look on his face. He is a bewildering looking man. However, he looks relatively harmless. He leans in closely towards you. Garbage princess. Got it.
Did you just smell me?
Yes, your highness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to come out so harshly. Yes, your highness.
That's a compliment to you. I'll take that. You yourself look... How about, and she's very confused why the words aren't coming out. How much for Scrump's sock?
Oh, damn it.
Stinky, got you. Scrump went and made friends that would buy it off of you.
Your fiancés are smart as all hell, Scrump.
They're nothing on Gertrude, though. Gertrude's looking good nowadays.
Oh, what do you have to say about that, Gertrude? As he looks down at his slop bucket.
Always the silent type.
Yeah, she's a little upset with Kitten. They wanted to have a bit of a devil's three-way, but I promised Kitten some extra time last night. They're not talking very much today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for a engagement, if he can't speak again, she looks really fucked up.
So what's happening? Are you like you're like literally can't, you're choking on your words?
Like
Liar,
the words
liar.
just aren't coming out. It's like she's just and then looking
V?
confused.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Is she?
I was gonna say nothing.
Yeah, lie.
I can't play this character anymore.
Thanks, chat.
Is she trying to eat a pine cone?
V
This one's
again
a little weird.
looks at Oksana and something is about to come out of her mouth and she's just like, I don't know. How much for the sock?
Well, first and
much did the green
foremost, if
say?
you're gonna poop and make that face, at least poop in the acid.
I'm not pooping. I don't know what's happening. I'm usually much more suave than what is happening. Just tell me how much for the sock.
Well, garbage princess. For Scrump's sock, it's either 325,000 gold pieces,
Oh, it's a deal. That's pretty good.
or your finest belly button lint.
Ah, no, go with the gold. You can get gold anywhere.
I don't.
Now,
Just
hold
turn
on.
to Scrump.
Garbage
Go
princess, I
ahead,
feel
V.
it's an
Get some belly
obligation.
button lint out.
Garbage princess, I feel it's my obligation to tell you that this particular item is not magical in nature. Not like my other items.
You don't know that, Stinky.
Did you have magical
Could be.
socks, Scrump? Tell the truth.
No.
That's what I thought.
I will give you this belly button lint you speak of, and she'll go into her belly button and pull out. So she'll look for lint. I don't know if there is lint.
Probably. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, she's not the cleanest.
Okay.
Here you go.
He takes it very
Stinky.
softly out of his hands and holds it up to one of V's dancing light. As he kind of eyes it closely, you now get a better look to see that one of his eyes is clearly larger than the other one. He continues to eye it.
Ugh.
Come on. Come on.
We got a deal. As he pulls down his hobo's bag filled with items. As he reaches down into it, you see as his arm completely disappears within the bag. He's now struggling into it. I don't know why I got it somewhere. And produces a sock.
There you are, Scrump. Your sock.
You see Scrump come up and just grab the sock out of his hand. He just kind of takes it in his arm. He like spins around a little bit. He's just so happy to get it back.
Oh.
You guys, I mean, he really worked you over. I would have went with the gold, but thank you, Oksana. I love it.
You're very welcome, my small friend.
It was a wonderful trade, dear warrior. You smell like armpits.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I have been working out.
I can tell.
Oh my God. Can we stop smelling people? What other magical items do you have on you?
I don't know if you can afford some of these. They are very, very expensive. Very, very rare. But I'll show you. As he plops down his satchel, he kind of pulls it open and begins rifling through. You watch as he slightly disappears almost up to his waist as you can hear him fumbling around inside of the bag. He eventually pops back up, producing what looks like a typical old boot. This one's here is the boot of the old ones. Summon mighty creatures to fight alongside of you.
Look, you need a boot.
Me? You think out of the two of us, you think I would be better at summoning creatures to fight alongside me?
I think out of two of us, you are one who needs boot.
Yeah,
I
got you
mean-
there.
There.
Damages. How much for the boot?
Oh, this one's a bit of a steal, I must say. Only 35,000 pieces of gold.
That's a good one.
Or a loaf of your stalest bread.
I must have stale bread round here
A whole
somewhere.
loaf! A whole loaf, armpit warrior! Whole loaf! Try and scam Stinky Ted.
She does collect food. I don't know if I ever specified I was taking a whole loaf, but she does collect food.
Well, what else do you have? Just in case.
Oh,
Anything?
fine, damn it. He just kind of tosses it back into his hobo bag. Reaching back in, he kind of scrumps around a little while before he pulls it
Scrump.
back.
Round.
It's a
Whatever.
dance move, scrumping.
Yeah, it's exactly. Do the scrump. And pulls out a rusted spoon. The mighty spoon of visualization. You'll be able to see things not usually seen by many.
How much for that?
Like,
This?
Mhm.
Well, here, I'll show you. Welcome to the Trippa family, hobo applesauce. You came at the perfect time. Sorry, I had to stop there just because I feel like this is hobo applesauce's scene.
We'll take the spoon.
As you grab onto the spoon, you now immediately see pings of light around your lights on top of it. You can see from Sicarius another ping. It seems anything magical in nature you're able to detect.
And Sicarius has a ping? Of course he fucking does.
He has light. He casts
Oh,
light.
from his light. I thought you meant on his person. Okay. Gotcha. Oh. Well, it seems like you can see anything that's magical with this spoon.
That's what I just said. Now give it back, garbage princess.
Hold on, Ski. I know that spoon came with the bowl of endless cereal. What'd you do with it?
Bowls sold separately.
Ah, crap. That's a good one.
For this, I give it to you for the low, low price. of 150,000 gold pieces.
Or
Or, if you've got a new tune I can whistle.
a tune. Oh, fantastic. I have a tune. V whips out her
I
recorder.
gotta whistle it.
What?
You gotta
What?
whistle it.
Oh God, I can't whistle. Fuck.
Come on, Bard.
Thank you, Tristan.
I heard that one before. I want to hear Garbage Princesses.
Oh, okay, fine. B, just for canon, whatever comes out of Reyna's mouth is not what comes out of V's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of catchy.
That's not bad.
That's an earworm. That'll be in my ear.
Okay, you gotta stop making that face. That's just freaking me out. Take the damn spoon.
Thank you.
Scrump, these are all your wives to be, right?
Scrump.
I'm sorry. It's just
Hello.
leaving it.
I don't think I
Earth
heard.
to Scrump.
Scrump, I ask you a question. Are these your wives to be, right?
He was scrumping. Sorry, the fumes are getting to me. What was your question, Stinky?
That one over there. And he points towards Tristan and Sicarius. Not the pretty one, the other one. The bandage guy.
Oh, yeah. Right, the whistling one.
Yeah. See the couch?
Well, Skinny, well, it's just me and you here, and the rest of them are over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he is.
I knew I
I'm
didn't
not
trust him.
convinced.
I knew I didn't trust him. You can
Just
never...
wait, I think he might at least know one.
So
That's
he's an
what
ally.
worries me. Yeah.
Okay. Garbage Princess, you got a deal.
For what? The spoon.
Ah,
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
I got one more thing I can show you if you want. Reaching back down into his bag and pulls it out. You can smell it before it actually makes its way out of the bag itself. And it's not a great smell. As he pulls out what looked to be a very brownish and surprisingly reddish stained pair of what you would see as undergarments.
Oh. V is about to say something.
I need
Nothing comes
V.
out.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Huh?
That's a 8.
8. As you begin to say something, you feel the gag within your throat. And very similar to Scrump's experience with teleportation, you follow suit.
I try and aim to Sicarius' shoes.
Okay, fair enough. He is behind you, so...
That's fine. She'll run.
You're gonna run towards Sicarius just to throw up at his shoes.
Okay. V, make a ranged attack.
I am obviously going to attempt to step aside.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Plus 6. 16.
16. The projectile, almost in slow motion, immediately comes out of her mouth. Sicarius, you see her running over to you. Go ahead and make a
Obviously
dexterity
trying to
saving
step out of
throw.
the way. Why is it always dex?
Wait, you want it to be...
Right. Just
Oh god,
Make a charisma saving throw to dodge out of the way.
I know. Not too bad. I rolled a 14.
14. You actually do sidestep out of the way.
What? I had a 16.
Oh, you had a 16? I thought
Wait,
for some
that's
reason I had
nice.
in my head 12.
No, I
Okay.
had a 16.
She throws up on your shoes.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm so... The words just don't come out. I'm not sorry.
Can I run
Alright.
over a Scrump and I want to
flick
go
the
up to
shoe
the
back up to try to shake it off in her direction.
ah.
You were gonna try to
You just see
collect.
Scrump running over with an empty vial and gets very disappointed
Oh.
as you flick the vomit off your shoe. He's like,
Oh, poor Scrump.
Just returning it to its rightful owner.
Gross. All right, well, not that one, I guess. As he puts the underpants back into his bag.
Wait.
Huh?
For that boot,
Yes, mighty
You-
armpit warrior.
would you take some cat food?
High or low for your benefit?
Hi. It is very stale.
You are as mighty as you are as a diplomat. As a warrior, armpit warrior. You got yourself a deal.
Yes.
Okay, remove stale cat food from your inventory.
Not all of it. You want me to remove all of it?
Oh my god.
I mean, he
joking.
was asking for a full loaf.
Okay. No
Okay.
longer do I have stale cat food.
Rip. R.I.P.
Darn.
And go ahead and add the boot of the old ones, which allows you to summon a swarm of sewer rats
Perfect.
once per long rest that are not in your control.
Okay.
Oh god.
Great.
I mean, I'm excited.
This is hard,
Yeah, it is. That sounds like a setup for one of those episodes where your character dies.
Yep.
Now, where did you want me to take all y'all?
Oh yeah, good question. I forget where we're going. To Lucrum place something?
No, we're
Lucrum.
not going there.
Yes, that would have been great.
No, we're not. No, we're looking. Remember, we're looking for the ooze down here to try and get some information because we heard that there were some attacks happening, some weird stuff. So we're getting some information on this ooze stuff because we know that it's related.
So more ooze than slime.
What's the difference?
There's
What
a
is it?
difference.
The ooze that can move
Scrump,
on
can
its
you
own
believe
is
this?
just
They
a
get
slime
so
down
high
there.
up on their high horses when they're garbage princesses.
if they were the same thing, that would be named the same thing.
Yes,
Are you
Your
going
Highness.
to find it for me, or are you just going to be rude?
It's in the consistency.
Right. Yeah, it's out. If it jiggles, you got yourself an ooze.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the drippy bits, then you got the slime. And plus, they taste
right.
completely different. She doesn't
Right.
even know the difference in the taste. A slime
Right.
and an ooze.
Mm,
All right, I'll take it ooze. That's fine.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
He immediately turns away.
He's about to say thank you, but nothing comes out of her mouth.
That's not even truthful to say thanks.
Oh, God.
All right, as Stinky Ted continues to walk you through and navigate through the sewer systems, he kind of turns over to Scrump to make some small talk from time to time, wondering where you've been. It's been a little while since you've been in the sewer. Well, have you?
Scrump gives. Go ahead. All right.
How you been, Scrump? You barely come down here anymore.
Scrump been living above ground lately. He went to a different place. Fell in with a band called a band of liars.
Liars.
Scrump found out. Yeah. Scrump found out it wasn't like. It was like a musical thing. I thought it was like, hey, come join. We're the band of liars, Scrump. You be in like a super cool secret organization.
Oh.
That turns out they want is just music. It's confusing.
So like liars, as in like an instrument.
Right, yeah, Scrump didn't pick up on that either. Next thing you know, here he is hanging out with these guys, wondering when all the lies are gonna start. Anyway,
It gets confusing for me too.
I don't get it, the above ground world. Scrump's gonna live down here with you once he's done with everything.
Absolutely. We have way better leave orgies down here.
Yeah, way better. It's
Way better.
True.
Well, you're welcome to come back anytime. You can bunk with me and we'll share Kitten and Gertrude.
Hey, Skinny, you have that pair of underwear still? I'll trade you.
What you got to trade?
How about a sock? He kind of pulls off like his
Jesus Christ.
pretty good, right? Look at it. Pristine condition.
You know, funny enough, I just traded a sock. I could totally go for a sock. Yeah, I'll trade. I'll do that trade.
All right, let's do it. All right, yeah.
He reaches into his bag and produces the underpants. Immediately, the smell overtakes you once again. Remove one old sock and go ahead and add the underpants of Atlantis. While wearing this, you can breathe underwater for up to 10 minutes at a time.
Wow, that was straight up.
When you say wearing this where?
Wherever you see fit, my friend.
Fair enough.
If you want to loop it around your earring, that's fine.
You say water breathing for 30 minutes?
10 minutes.
All right, perfect. Yeah, Stinky, you're a good guy. I appreciate it.
I know. You know, that's why I have to stay down here. The king, he fears me. Certified lethal weapon.
He hasn't seen your roundhouse kicks yet. He only fears you right now. You'd be in his nightmares if he saw your roundhouse kicks.
He is in my way. I am in his nightmares, and he doesn't even know it yet. Anyway, we're here now. As he turns, you just all of a sudden realize you're standing in a very large, what looks like the otherwise heart of the sewer itself. You can see massive waterways coming from either side, from both sides, as well as a large one directly in front of you. And you do see copious amounts of ooze that seem to be spread out all around the entire room. From what you can see there, it looks like almost a tiny lake directly in the center. It's very difficult to see under the water as it seems entirely green at this point, albeit this doesn't steam the same way the acid did before. Alright, this is the Ooze. You need anything else?
Is this all it does?
Hey, Ooze, what do you expect it to do, warrior princess? I mean, armpit warrior.
Well, we were hearing tales and different stories of it standing, walking, fighting, attacking.
He leans over to
Got a mind
Scrump.
of its own.
Are they drunk?
I still don't think they know what ooze is.
I don't think so
Please
either.
tell me we did not just waste our time down here.
What do you mean? You came down, you met Stinky, you bought some stuff. That's a good day.
It's great today.
Great
Also,
day.
the construction workers did say that there was a moving ooze. So
Ah, yeah, Stinky, you see any construction workers down here hanging out, being a normies?
Yeah, they are around sometimes. Try and chase me off with sticks. But I hide from them. I hide from them real good. As he's about to say this, those of you looking at the water's edge, you now see what looks like bubbling coming directly from the large sewer lake, we'll call it for the time being. As you do, you see one giant bubble now starting to crest and bubble over top. As it does, you see what looks like a almost scaly-like creature, giant in size, now appearing directly from it. Very similar to the face of a frog, but somehow changed to it as it lets off a loud as it finally crests out of the water. You see the overall massive size and the look of aggravation of coming in to its lair. I need everybody to go ahead and roll some initiative for me, please.
Oh no.
Hey, I think
Here we
found what we were looking for. At least I'm here to save people, so you know.
Oh god. Fantastic, Marius. Just kidding. I'm not Tristan.
Oh, I just wasted a
Okay, all right.
You attacked Grimoire, remember?
Grimoire attacked me.
Yeah.
Responded.
Sicarius
It was a
attacked-
reaction. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Ooh. Scrump got a 15. Oksana?
I got. Oh fuck! I got a 3.
That tracks.
Yeah.
3. V?
7.
7. And Tristan?
11.
11. Okay.
You got mine?
Yeah, you got a 19?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go over to the map, shall we? Okay. As this strange frog-like creature now crests out of the water, letting out a loud billowing ribbit, Stinky Ted immediately turns and begins running back down the hallway. As he does, you watch as Basil looks up towards the creature, and whether it be by heat or by sheer terror, he throws his hand back against his head and mutters out, "Ah," as he faints.
I mean, just kidding.
See what you're thinking, V.
That was Raina.
Okay, where are my dice? Here, let's get some playing a go. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. So, seeing the creature suddenly appear, it is going to look towards Sicarius as it begins to lurch forward towards you. It throws its mighty head back and opens its mouth wide as you watch a large tongue now come flying out towards you. That is going to be a 27 to hit, which it probably does. You go ahead and we'll take...
Ow.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage as you feel this tongue slop up against you, and I need you to go ahead and make either an acrobatics or an athletics check for me.
So half of 9 would be 4.5. So is it rounded up or rounded down?
Rounded down.
So 4? Alright. Resistance to make that. And you said acrobatics or athletics?
Yep. Essentially, we're doing a grapple fight.
Alright.
What is it called?
22.
22.
Athletics.
Okay. You feel the tongue begin to wrap around you, but you're able to get your hands out in time as you grab onto it, pushing it back. You feel it begin to constrict around you, but you're able to push it off from you. And does it have multi-attack? No, it does not. Okay, fair enough. That is going to end its turn. Sicarius, you are now up. Scrump, you are on deck.
Perfect, yeah. Scrump's gonna... Did you have something, Scrump?
Sorry,
I heard-
Nate. So on deck means next.
Yeah.
Like after. So Sicarius. It's Dave's
Yeah, thanks.
terminology.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah,
me,
my bad.
I'm
My bad.
You
preloading.
should explain
Yeah.
that to
Yeah.
me. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, we're good, we're good.
My
Or
bad.
unless you want me to
Sorry.
pick you up and throw it into him so it'd be a distraction.
Honestly, it might work. I have a lot of explosives on me.
Bonus act, because I didn't like him hitting me. I'm going to use my channel divinity, my vow of amenity, whatever you want to call it. I can't read. And then am I close enough to hit? He's right next to me, right? Or is that a
It's
space?
about 10 feet away from you. There's a 5-foot gap between the two.
I can't see the bottom, can I?
Can't see the bottom of what?
The slime that he's sitting in.
I will allow you to make an investigation check. Oh, no, you took your bonus action already. So you can use your
I
action to
took my
make an
bonus
investigation
action.
check.
Well, I'm gonna hopefully not drown. I'm gonna hope that it's able to have footing, so I'm gonna like jump in,
Oh my.
move forward to see if I can
Okay.
get close enough to swing at it.
As you jump down into the gross, putrid waters, it goes up to just about your waist in height as you kind of slosh forward. While in this water, your movement speed is halved. It is technically difficult terrain.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna. Since I'm right there next to him, I can still swing. I'm gonna take my attack actions against him.
Okay, batter up. Let's go.
All right. There we go. First attack. Roll. Boom, boom. 20 to hit.
Natural or dirty?
No, just dirty 20.
Okay. Okay. First attack hits.
Okay, so that's going to be for 10 points of slashing, and I will take another swing.
I figured as much.
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Okay. As you swing true with your great sword, slicing down into the strange large creature. It immediately takes note of the attack as it pulls back a little bit from it, parrying away as it kind of pushes its large body forward just as you're about to swing down once again, throwing you off kilter as you dip down into the water. A little bit of your beard gets a little bit of the gross putrid water on it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, Scrump, you're up. Tristan, you're on deck.
Okay. Scrump, you see as he saw Sakari's go in and starts swinging his sword, he's already kind of reached into his pack and took out like a longer version of the same fireworks he strapped to Oksana's axe.
Okay.
And he's just gonna like kind of lean back and just kind of put a little matchstick to it. You just see this thing fire off, and then it casts firebolt.
Firebolt or ball?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay, fair enough.
Firebolt.
Go ahead and make a spell attack for me then, please and thank you.
All right. I have a +2 because of one of my feats, which is nice. So that is a 4? Or no. That's a 9. I'll probably miss, right?
9 to hit. Okay. So as the little tiny rockets kind of flare off out of your hands, you watch as they immediately dip down into the water, now realizing that, right, water and fire not usually very good together, as you watch as the magical fuse kind of goes out.
I'll write that down. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word.
Okay.
And V.
Oh no, I'm healed up. Wow.
Oh, you're fully healed.
I look very good.
Well, you have been in sewers all day. I mean, it's you know.
I'm trying to think who's health check, guys. Who needs like a 9?
The guy who just got tongue whipped. That's okay.
That's what I'm thinking, right? I just figured you're all beefy though, Rob. Yeah,
I'm glad you didn't say tongue boxed. That would have had we would add to change the rating on this show.
Already the highest. What do you mean?
We need to go higher.
60-foot out bonus action instant 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier.
Okay.
So 4 health.
And what words do you speak to heal your mighty paladin?
I feel like, as an artificer, even though it's called Healing Word, I feel like you're supposed to flavor it with your equipment, your items, right? So, Scrump doing this, he just kind of goes, take this! And you feel like it's like almost like a tennis ball, but it's covered in like a polysporin, and he just kind of whips it at Sakari, and you just feel it go, Fook! Just stick onto you for a second before it falls off. But now you get a nice healing ointment on you.
Nice. You got lubed by a Scrump.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 healing, and that's my turn.
All right, fair enough.
Thank you.
Tristan, you're up. V, you're on deck. But before we start, I think we've been sitting long enough, guys. Let's do a quick one, where I need you to everybody get up for a second. We're just gonna do a little bit of D&D yoga. Oh yeah. Oh, we're on this side. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I can't really stand up because I'm pinned by my green screen.
I call this one the necromancer's ligament stretch. Oh. And I call this one on this side. This one's the Hellhound dog style. Oh, it's good. It's good. We're good.
Oksana has grown another head.
I hope you got up and stretched too. It's not good sitting
Call
so
that
long.
one, I'm glad I put on pants for stream.
That's why I didn't stand up.
All right, Tristan, you were up. What would you like? Oh, sorry, Scrump. As you toss the ointment towards Sicarius, you hear a little bit of a jingling just to the side within your bag. As you make the toss, the motion seems to kick out a small vial that you just don't remember where it's from, as it kind of spills out in front of you.
That's where I put that.
Okay, fair enough. Tristan, you are up with V. You're on deck.
So has the creature been hurt already or not yet?
It has.
Okay. First thing, I will use a bonus action and cast Hex. So like some dark fumes will come out and go to the nostril of the frog ooze-like creature
Okay.
and just go into his nostril.
Okay.
And then a big bell will start to sound in the background as
Okay.
I cast Toll the Dead.
Very good. Okay. You all watch as Tristan begins to get in his broody, weird death guy stance. As he does, the remaining stink lines that come off him from falling into the vat of acid now begin to turn black as it begins to whirl around the very large, strange frog creature. As the frog takes a big whiff in, you watch as the smoke now enters into its nostrils, and it begins to look around strangely. That is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save, yes.
That's what I thought. I'm getting so much better at this D&D thing. That is going to be a 17.
It saves. So nothing happens, I think. No,
Okay.
Nothing happens.
It shakes its head off for a moment as it eyes down back towards Sicarius. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Tristan?
No, that's it.
Okay, V, you're up. Oksana, you're on deck.
All right, so V will she'll take a stance and she'll kind of give a smirk and she'll say, "Time to dance." And she'll do a spin, and you'll just hear this music box sound coming off of her, and her hair will sort of like electrify, and the sound will get louder and louder, and at the crescendo of the song, it'll just like make this really painful, dissonant noise. She casts it at the 3rd level. Dissonant whisper, sorry.
Okay.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa. That is going to be a 15.
That's my save DC. I always forget. Does it save or no?
It saves.
Okay, so it's half damage.
Okay.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I rolled 3 6s, by the way.
That is...
27 points of damage.
Oh,
Alright,
right.
it's 5d6. 3 of them were 6. Anyways.
How many points of damage?
Half of 27.
So, 13.
Alright, and... V would like to cast as her bonus action Bardic Inspiration. She will target Oksana for this one.
Oh god, lucky me.
All you gotta do is piss her off and you're immune to it.
It's true. All right, she will, after her hair, it's got some, like, static electricity from the music that was just coming out. She's gonna try and make...
Sorry.
He
was in my sweater and then he popped out, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Sorry, continue.
He will make eye contact with Oksana, and she'll give a wink and she'll say, "Are you wearing armor? Because, damn, I'd like to hit that."
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
My
No. No more.
It's not a
No
lie
more. That is... I don't know how I feel about this at all.
That's a D8, Oksana.
Ooh, a D8.
Yeah.
Oh.
How appropriate.
Okay.
Can we get some some V bonks in chat,
Ding.
please? Jesus.
Something's wrong with the emote. It's not there, Dave.
What do you mean it's not there?
It's not there. We'll fix it after stream. It's okay. That'll end his turn.
Oh, really? Did I mess that up? I might have put that in the wrong place. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I'll figure it out for next time. Whoop, I accidentally pinned something. Shit. Shit, I can't fix it. One of my mods fix it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Fix that.
Right, hold on. There we go.
Okay, is there anything else you want to do on your turn, V?
No, that ends her turn.
Okay, fine. Oksana, you're up. What would you like to do?
Oksana, I'm going to bonus action rage. And
Did that inspire you to get really mad?
hearing the absolute filth of these pickup lines, Oksana will immediately go into a rage, and she's going to like, "Ah!" and then jump up high and land in the sewer water right in front of the creature. So
Okay.
or she can just stomp angrily.
You guys can move your tokens. So just move them wherever you want.
I can't.
I move her here. Oh, I can't either.
Really?
No, we can't.
God damn it. Okay, go ahead and
Okay.
wait a minute. Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay. Now you can move.
Look at that. Okay,
Almost like magic.
so then she's gonna raise her great axe and clomp down on the creature.
Okay.
Well, that is going to be. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
A 16 absolutely hits. As you jump down into the water, a giant splash comes up from around you, soaking all of Sicarius' hair with gross, green, slimy ooziness. You seem completely fine, though. As you slash down with your great axe, you slice through the thick hide of the strange giant frog creature. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
That is going to be 8 points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack again with my extra attack.
Raise a little hell. That's what I always say.
Woo!
I've never said that before, but...
Hit now.
That's 10, and then can I use my bardic inspiration?
You can absolutely do that.
Nice.
Love it.
13 to hit. I rolled low.
13 does not hit. As you come back once again, raising the great axe back up into the air. Again, just similar to Sicarius, it uses its round, rotund body to just push you off kilter as you kind of go to make the attack and splash down into the strange water. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. That's it for now.
Okay, fair enough. It is going to go ahead and at the end of the round make its a lair attack as it calls out loudly. The sound seems to reverberate around the entire room, almost like a war horn being blown off. As this happens, you watch as two undead creatures now being held together by the ooze itself begin to make its way out of the ooze and onto the actual platform that many of you reside on. From first look, you can tell immediately that these were probably bards in a past life, as Mushy Elliot and Oozy Oozeborn both appear on either side.
Oh, no.
You banned Dave.
Yeah, you're banned. That's...
All right, Mushy Elliot is going to make its way over to V, and as it approaches closer and closer, it gives a little bit of a shake and whispers the magic words. It's your Finimitity. It's your Finimitity. And as it does, you watch as a pile of the ooze now leaps out of the pool. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Okay. Why do you even bother asking? Of course it hits.
Okay,
God.
you feel the acid splash of the ooze now starting to wrap around your body. You take 6 points of damage, of acid damage.
Okay, but it's like it's stuck on me kind of thing?
It is. So I'm going to, at the end of your turn, I need you to make a strength saving throw for me. And Uzi Oozeborn is going to make his way past Basil, not seeing him as a threat in any way, shape, or form, is actually going to jump back into the water directly behind Oksana as he screams out, Sharon! He raises both of his hands, and you can see dripping from what are otherwise claws as he tries to gouge directly into you. Although you're able to easily dodge out of the way of this slow, decrepit, disgusting-looking old human being. That is going to end their turns, and it is going to be the frog's turn now, as it turns its attention back towards Sicarius. You watch as... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It opens its large jaws as it comes crashing down, or attempts to crash down over top of you. Hey, that's a natural 1 with the CC logo on it, so I ain't even that mad about it. As it clenches its teeth down over top of you, you dip down into the water as you feel more and more of the grimy and greasy slime now wrapping itself into your hair. And that is going to end its turn. Sicarius, you're up. What would you like to do, Scrump? You are on deck, my friend.
Okay, so after dodging and ducking down, Sicarius is going to pop back up and do that slow motion with that hair flip and spray the ooze all over.
Oh yeah, do the mermaid splash.
Spur.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice,
You were in
nice.
the sewer spur.
So just to get the hair out of my face. That'll work. Alright. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to point to the frog, to use my cast Hunter's Mark on him, marking him as my target. And then my action, I'm going to take my 2 swings of my greatsword.
Okay.
So my first attack. Oh, that was good, but then it sucked. So 12, probably gonna miss.
Okay. Second attack.
And my second attack. I hate D&D guns.
Why don't you just use regular dice?
Because my dice are still in my shop and I haven't moved over here yet.
Oh.
So I got 26 to hit.
26 absolutely hits the creature. As you swing wide towards it, you catch the underside of its belly just as you're kind of coming up, creating this beautiful Kylie Jenner moments of sewerage. Go ahead and roll some damage. That's right.
All right.
Sewerage is now a word. I just invented that word. This is the things you learn on this channel, guys.
So 11 from that, from the sword. Hunter's Mark is going to give me an additional 3, and I am going to expend a 2nd level spell slot to smite. That is 2, 3. And so that's going to add an additional 13 points of radiant damage.
And what does your smite look like? I almost said smut. I'm just... I don't know in my brain. What does your smut look like,
Sicarius?
Sicarius?
Smite, when he's loading up for his attack, his eyes do gloss over with the black shadow, and that shadow also engulfs his sword as he's going down, so it basically makes like a shadow stream behind it as he's coming down.
Okay, so a very similar, very large looking silhouette to what Basil sometimes does with his wolf, as a giant shadow now appears behind, enforcing the attack against it. I like it. I like it a lot. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That'll do it.
Okay, as you look at the damage left behind, you see a very large gaping wound in front of the creature's stomach. You can see now that bits of ichor and ooze both spilling out at the same time. It's looking bloody. Scrump, you were up, my friend. Tristan, you're on deck.
All right, cool. I had a plan, but with news of it being bloody, it kind of changes things, honestly. I just think I'm just gonna. Scrump's gonna play it basic, man. He's gonna be like, stupid things. You can see him, he's already banging on the side of one of the fireworks tubes. It like fires off. I'm just gonna shoot firebolt at it again.
Okay, fair enough.
7 plus a 2. How's another 9 sound? It's the exact same roll.
Again,
Oh, no.
you watch as the fireworks
Okay.
immediately as it just dissipates in the water.
Gonna look over at Tristan and give it's a work in progress. What?
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Scrump?
As my bonus action, Dave, do you remember that mystery potion that fell out of my backpack? I'd like to throw that at the frog.
Okay, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
All right, chat. This is you.
Chat, this is all your fault, good or bad.
Oh god.
The frog is now invincible.
I know, right?
It knows all of your secrets. 52.
52.
Oh god.
That's always a good sign.
No, it's not.
Is it?
As you lean back and toss the potion towards the giant frog, you watch in slow motion as it drifts through the air, smashing over top of the frog. The frog looking down, a little bit worried. The look of anticipation on your face. The rest of you now watching with bated breath as a chicken suddenly appears, perched up directly on the belly of the fat frog.
You summoned a chicken?
Yeah.
Don't hurt that chicken!
Scrump looks at it. He goes, dibs! But then he hears Oksana say, oh yeah, don't hurt it.
It looks back and forth between you and Oksana, finally stopping at you as it tilts its head over.
But is it friend or foe?
All right.
It's the one
any-
behind all of this.
All right, with that said, that is going to end Scrump's turn. Tristan, you are up, watching these two strange creatures now pulling themselves out of the ichor on either side of the frog. You see a chicken now suddenly standing on top of the otherwise wounded belly of the giant frog. What would you like to do, my friend?
I will make my way towards the edge of the pool, I guess, and I will get my slice and attack the frog.
Okay.
Just slice it.
Okay. Reaching out your hand, you watch as an ethereal blue scythe now suddenly appears, very long in length. As you swipe it towards, you just go over top of Sicaria's otherwise beautiful and disgusting mane all at the same time.
It's glistening now because it's all.
Yeah, in a weird way.
It's a 16 to hit.
16 absolutely hits as the scythe seems to dematerialize as it passes through the strange creature. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
So that's fine. That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Woo, okay, fair enough. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay, fair enough. V, you're up. Oksana, you're on deck.
All right, this thing that's on her.
The chicken?
No, oh my god, not the Aussie one, but the other one.
Oh, Mushy Elliot?
Mushy Elliot.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's very, like, oozy on her.
It's oozy and it stings a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have a weird jellyfish wrapped around you.
Yeah. V not really knowing how to get rid of that. She's just gonna jump off into the water, trying to make a splash.
Okay.
And she'll draw her rapier, and just before she goes to hit, she'll look at Sicarius and She'll say, I saw you missed your first hit. Do you need someone to show you how to use a sword?
I still hope you roll a 1.
Okay, not bad. Oh my god, where's my rapier? Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 absolutely hits as you pull forth your blade. It shimmers in the otherwise ooze light. I don't know. You slash down towards the creature, just missing Scrump's chicken.
Oh, yeah. That is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Very good. Okay, fair enough. This creature is looking badly beaten and bruised at this point. Many cuts and bruises over top of it, as well as a chicken. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, V?
Yeah, when her rapier comes back, I just want there to be like an animatic glint to her sword, and she'll give a smirk to Sicarius. And that's it.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Passes out.
That's an 8.
An 8.
It passes her, yeah.
You give a smirk towards Sicarius as you feel an electrical shock kind of overtake you for a moment. You take 2 points of acid damage.
That makes Sicarius smirk.
You sick bastard.
Like,
Okay, that is going to end V's turn. Oksana, you are up. What would you like to do?
Oksana is going to. I think I'm gonna ignore Uzi Oozeborn.
Yes.
Is that his name? Uzi
Yeah.
Oozeborn. I'm gonna ignore him for a minute. She's going to remain focused on the frog, mostly to protect the chicken.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
that is gonna be. That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits.
Beautiful. Okay. So she's going to like deliberately try to avoid hitting the chicken. She's gonna try to hit it maybe like on the side or something. That is going to be 9 points
Okay.
of melee damage. Still up. All right. Swings again.
Okay.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
22 absolutely hits.
Okay. Ooh, for 12 points of melee.
All right. Well, in that case, Oksana, tell us the tale of how you vanquished your mightiest foe.
Oksana will bring her great axe or her axe back behind her head, and she's going to cleave down with a roar into the side of the creature. And then as it's like collapsing, she's going to try to catch the chicken.
Okay, very good, very good. Almost like a professional baseball player, you lean down with all of your might, putting all of your back into it. You slash into the bottom of the creature. You watch as its eyes roll back into its head as the axe now completely embeds itself. You watch as it pulls itself almost entirely out of the water, now seeing it in its giant form as it falls backwards, pulling out your axe, reaching forward as the chicken now flapping its arms very slowly as it reaches one wing out to you. As it does, you reach your other hand out and grasp it in yours. Its eyes lock with yours for a moment. And somehow on its beaked face, a smile. Flirtatious, but a smile nonetheless. As you successfully saved the chicken. You hear from just out the side of you, or from behind you, a small shout, Sharon! As Ooze seems to fall down into the sludge. You also hear from just over your shoulder, listen to me now, as Mushy now falls and slumps over. Now all of the piles of remaining dead bits now fall apart, having defeated the ooze. You all look around to one another. a job very, very well done. Oksana stands proudly, chicken underneath her arm. As you all survey to look around to see how everyone else is doing. In that moment, you hear a familiar voice. I'm sorry, guys. As it seems Basil has come through to consciousness now.
What's the size of his hand?
Oksana, what would you like to do with the chicken?
Oksana, seeing Basil, will say, "Here, Basil, take this chicken. Guard it with your life."
He walks over to the edge and grabs onto the chicken. Okay. As he grabs it and starts to pet the chicken. Very passionately. It's very strange. As Sicarius, V, and Oksana still remaining in the water, the three of your companions now standing on the bank. All is quiet for but a brief moment. Before you hear a strange rumbling noise. Suddenly, the chamber begins to shake slightly underneath your feet. And a loud cracking noise is heard. Without warning, the ground beneath the pool begins to give way. You all watch as the waters are beginning to spin around in a large whirlpool as sludge begins to pull your companions directly towards the center. V, Oksana, and Sicarius, you begin to claw your way back. However, the tow seems to be pulling in very quickly. Scrump and Tristan, you only have a moment to act. What would you like to do?
No pressure.
Can I toss my rope in time?
You can absolutely try. Who are you throwing the rope to? Or are you just throwing the rope in the water?
Let me take a look. Whoever's closest.
Okay. To you, that would either be Sicarius or V, but both are moving very quickly out of your range.
I'm going to Ricarius. He looks bigger. I'd probably be able to pull the rest in.
Okay.
So I'm toss it to him.
Go ahead and make a ranged
Catch!
attack. Roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier to it.
It's a 20.
A 20. Okay, very good. Sicarius,
21,
go ahead.
actually.
21. Sicarius, make a sleight of hand check for me to see if you can grab onto the rope. You watch as the rope splashes down directly in front of you, still fighting against the torrential torrent that's in front of you. You reach forward to grab onto the rope and begin to feel its sliminess as you try and pull toward it. Sleight of hand check. What do you got?
12.
12. You hold onto it for a moment as Scrump, you begin to pull back on it. You feel yourself being lurched forward directly into the water with Sicarius. His overall size is just too big. Tristan, you now watching this from the side, you watch as Basil rushes over to try and assist Scrump with pulling Sicarius in. Scrump, go ahead and make an athletics check for me with advantage. Tristan, as you see all of this happening, what are you doing?
I will try to give the part of my thighs to V. Try to catch it because it should be 10 feet. So I'm hoping I can still give it to her.
She's moved out of range at this point. She's being pulled closer and closer toward it. Only 20 feet between you and her, as well as 20 feet between her and the center of the whirlpool.
Great.
This isn't very
Later.
good music for this. Hold on. Let me get.
It's like,
Am I allowed to use
Yeah,
it?
let's put this one back on. This I probably shouldn't have changed it. It's fine. No, not this one. We'll do this one.
Get out of here.
I have.
So Tristan, by judgment, your scythe would not be able to help her. Is there anything else you want to try and do?
There's nothing else I can do unless she wants me to throw a vial to her. There's nothing else I can do.
what would I do with that, Tristan?
As she fades and floats
I'm not doing
backwards,
it.
Tristan
No,
decides to argue with V to try and save her. Fantastic. Scrump, go ahead and what did you get for your acrobatics throw?
1 sec, I'll do that now.
I will wave to V as she moves away.
13. Dave.
13 with advantage?
13. Oh, with advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage because Basil is helping you.
Oh,
V
sorry.
gives Tristan the middle finger.
That's okay. 15.
15. Okay. You're able to stabilize yourself for a moment as you kind of lean back against the edge of the pool. Both you and Basil, you begin to pull
Using the
Sicarius
backpack.
back into the shore. However, you both watch as V and Oksana now being sucked directly to the middle of the whirlpool. As you watch
Can I reach out to try to grab one of them?
they are
With the other hand?
they are gone
It's
at this
50 feet
point.
of rope too, Dave. So like I would have thrown 20 to Rob, and then it would have been another 30 kind of behind him, getting sucked.
Oh,
towards. So
okay.
there's a 30-foot line behind Rob.
Okay,
kind of.
fair enough. Sicarius, you can attempt to try and save one of them.
Who's closest? I'll just go with that.
I don't know. Let me tell you.
Why don't you try?
Just for lulz, it's Asana.
Oksana, yeah.
It's Oksana. So whoever's
Also
closest
the
to me
second
is who
heaviest.
I'm going to grab for.
Okay. You reach out for Oksana. However, the waves seem to be pulling her harshly. You reach out as she grabs onto your hand. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me. Sicarius.
Or
All right. 21.
21. Okay, fair enough. You're able to grapple onto Oksana. Oksana, you reach forward towards V. However, she is now out of arm's length range. As you all watch, as V pooling around disappears beneath the waves of the whirlpool.
Can I yell to let me go?
Actually, I'm just going to let go.
Okay.
You're
I
holding
don't,
the
I don't
rope.
want you to. I don't want you to go by yourself.
Well, no, if he lets go, you're both going together. As Sicarius lets go of the rope, as
Yeah.
you watch as your other two companions now swirl around and disappear beneath the water. And that, my friends, is going to be a story for another day.
Where I just got flushed with the two people that hate me the most.
Oh my
Scrump
god.
just looks to Tristan on the shore, and he pulls up the slack line. He's like, "I hate it when you don't catch anything."
Oh my god. If we survive this, you're gonna be V's BFF. Oh my god.
I mean, they should be
Team
fine
character.
enough. They could teleport back, right? So, what should they? I don't worry too much.
All
I'm
right.
confused. How did Sicarius get in?
I jumped in first.
Yes, Sicarius
Oh,
jumped
you
in the water
jumped in.
first.
Oh, I didn't realize that you were in the water. I thought you were like
It was
on the
too
shore
far.
holding me. Hmm.
No,
Oh,
I was
that's
in,
for nothing.
hold the rope, grabbed a hold of you, and then I saw V go down, so I just let go.
Ah, okay. All of us together.
I like it.
One big
I
happy
Wait,
family.
you came. Rob, you got flushed down too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was so confused.
Sicarius saw you go down, and he wasn't gonna let you go by yourself. And so,
Damn it.
even though
If I
I was
had-
Oksana, I let go of the rope, so we followed you in.
Dude, I like it. I'm pumped. This is great. I get to hang out with a chicken and Twist Dave next week. This is good.
Yeah, the guy who dies during the games, right? Good luck.
So it's
fully
Scrump.
fine.
We're end up
Scrump,
doing a full
Tristan.
cast reset by the time this is done. We're
Oh
just
my
gonna have
God.
all new people after I kill everyone. Yes, the chicken did make it. For all of you who are concerned right now, the chicken did make it. No chickens were harmed in the making of this episode. But I gotta say, guys, I mean, in fairness, if you're gonna be flushed with someone, wouldn't you want to be flushed with family? Let's be honest.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know who I want to watch more next episode. Oksana, Sicarius, and V.
We might kill him.
V who can't lie. or Scrump, Tristan, Basil,
Basil.
The chicken.
and a chicken.
Yeah.
God, I'm
Hey,
back.
David.
I'm so glad we're back. This is the definition of why I'm happy to be here again. But with that said, folks, we are wrapping up for the evening. We're going to do a little bit of rating for the evening as well. We're going to do a little bit of a hangout in our Discord a little bit later. If someone could pop our Discord down in chat right now, If you want to come hang out, also welcome to the newest Trippers, Dreamer and Noma Games. Thank you so much for the follow, as well as Cyphus Devane. Welcome to the Tripper family, and thank you so much to all the lovely Trippers for dropping that Discord link. We're going to go hang out there for a little bit. If you want to come help us name the chicken, we can absolutely do that while we're there. That can be our goal for the evening. But we are going to do a little bit of a rating for the evening as well. We're going to go check our friends out at Art Hard Studio because they're an awesome group of people. We love them a whole bunch over there. And they do super awesome D&D just like us. So if you haven't already, give them a follow as soon as you get over there. It's going to be a super fun time. But with that said, to all the adventurers out there, hold on, I gotta just do this thing. All the adventurers out there, whether sewer diving and finding the greatest of treasures with your good old pal, Stinky Ted, or potentially be swallowed by a giant frog and his best friend, Mushy Elliot. I beg you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. Guys, we'll see you in the next one. Love all your faces. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.